Hello, everyone. My granddaughter Lou asked me to do a little video showing you the various trees and plants that we have over here. I'm standing at my house in Chile, in South America. It's summer right now. So the first thing that we're gonna do very briefly is give you a big overview, and then we're gonna go look at specific trees. Okay? Hello again. Here is our little one of our little kitty cats. Her name is Pon. And sure enough, she's standing underneath an avocado tree. This is an avocado tree. And if you can see, we're beginning to see some fruit. They're going to get a lot bigger and a lot darker, but this is how the thing starts. Okay? Now we're going to go look at some more trees and hopefully the cats will come around too. Okay, here is another one. It's not a tree, but it's a plant. This is aloe vera. You use this on the skin. People make creams and all kinds of goop, skin goop, with this thing, and it's kind of mean looking because it has these spikes. So you gotta be careful when you harvest it. Hi again. This tree over here you've never heard of. And in fact, it doesn't really have an easy word in English, but in Spanish, it's called chirimoyo, okay? And it gives a fruit, it's kind of an ugly fruit called, appropriately enough, a chirimoya. And it's about this big, and it's yellowish on the outside and white inside. It's very tasty, but ugly looking. Now, it's not in season, so I cannot show you the fruit, but uh, you can tell that it's different from the avocado because you see the leaves are wider. The leaves on the other tree were much narrower. And another thing, because the climate, the weather is very dry here, we have to water the trees. So if you see, there is a hose. All trees here have this little hose that gets filled with water and it has holes, all right? And then the thing is timed and water comes out and it waters the tree because it never rains and it never snows, unlike Minnesota. Okay, and here is a tree you actually know. This is an orange tree. Okay, and this is not unusual in Minnesota, or at least in the United States. Um, but here it looks just like it does up north, and there we have a few oranges up there. And here we have another familiar tree, a peach tree. There's also lots of peach trees in the U.S., maybe not in Minnesota. Um, and, you can see some peaches up there. In fact, there is kind of a nice one getting ready to be eaten because you can see a little bit of red on it. And once again, what I told you about the watering, there is that famous hose. Without that, none of this would be possible. And here, in addition to our lovely bun, we have a rosemary bush. Okay? This is, it's small. They always are small. It's a bush, it's not a tree, but this is used in food. It's a spice. It's very yummy. And sure enough, right next to it, there is another aloe vera. Okay, and last but not least, we have cactuses everywhere because it's very desertic. These are right next to the house. Okay, and there are two different kinds, and believe it or not, these flower, and they're beginning to flower right now up there, as you